looking here out on my garden in 23rd of September. Winter's nowhere near. Temperatures are high. Hardly anyone's put their central heating on. And it looks like I'm going to have to trim that land I hedge now and get some wood to burn and heat our home because gas prices are rocketed. How much have they rocketed? Let's find out. Okay, so here we have the UK natural gas futures price. It's priced in pounds, so it's £181 per therm. That's the current price. Here at the end, that's for November, October delivery. Is that October or November? It's a November delivery. Yeah, if you don't know about futures, you have a delivery month. That's when the contract expires, when the gas company has to, whoever's long or short, has to take delivery or make delivery, depending on. I'm not going to go into that now. Anyway, this is the November price. It's clearly rocketed higher. Oh, that's not it. That's not the price. That's a series. I don't know what the series is. 191. So it peaked at 191. Yeah. Per therm. £191 per therm. Now, a therm is, if I understand it correctly, is 29 kilowatt hours. So it's equivalent to 29 kilowatt hours. So divide 191 by 29. That gives you £6.50 per kilowatt hour of gas, if I'm correct. Anyway, you can clearly see the price has rocketed. It was stable from winter last year, so it was £40 last winter, and come April it was £55, sneaking up £60, and in May it started to rocket higher, 70, 75, 85, July £100. That should have been sending the war. Why weren't they hedging in July? Look, last July it was £40. This July it had gone up to £100. So instead of hedging, these pieces of turd energy companies were just letting it fly. Oh, we're going to get bailed out by the government if it goes any higher. Probably they thought, oh, it's going to fall back towards the normal trend. You know, with expectation would be for it to fall to half. But they could have hedged at £100 per therm. Instead they let it go on and on. Now 200. Now they're going bust, saying we're not paying that. We've fixed people in it less than that. So that's the problem we've got here. The price has gone up well beyond no. It should be around £50 per therm. So it's quadrupled. Normal price, you would get volatility up to £100, but not 200. So no wonder they're going bust. They didn't hedge, and they conned their customers into fixing at a lower rate. Now look, let's have a look. What my energy supplier? Where am I? Well, firstly, I had foresight to fix my energy for 2 years now. This was 18 months ago, so I've got another 6 months to run. Let me bring up my energy supply so you can have a look, but it's not good at all. Alright, I've got my Excel spreadsheet here. Can you see? There's a lot. Forget all that. This is my tariff. ZOG Energy Limited, Mercury 24, and it expires 25th of April 2022. So it's 2-year contract. I pay 23 pence per day standing charge, but the main one is the unit rate, 2.4931 pence per kilowatt hour. Okay. So let's see what ZOG's current price is. Remember, energy prices are supposed to be capped. Let's see what the current, if I wanted to fix for 2 years now, the same one, what will it be? Yeah, should we find out? Let's see what the current fix is for ZOG. How does it compare? 23 pence for and 2.493. Right, let's go back. Let's go to ZOG. It's Mercury 25. ZOG Energy. Right. Oh, he's still alive. He's not gone bust yet. That's a relief. At least that's one good thing. Right. Our tariffs. Let's see what it is. Has it quadrupled? It won't have quadrupled. It's supposed to be, you know, caps. Okay, where am I? I have to find the tariff first. Oh, that's 12 minus 24. There we go, that's it. ZOG Mercury 24. Obviously a different version because I did mine 18 months ago. Supply ZOG. Yeah, what's the standard rate? Hold on. Region Yorkshire. 26 pence. That's gone up 3 pence. Standing charge. 5.3. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is 213%. It's gone up double. It's more than doubled. I was 2.49. In fact, it's gone up. Oh my god, it's gone up 60 pence. No, 0.6 of a pence in last 24 hours. Because when I did this yesterday, just checking, it was 4.94. Look, 4.94 when I'm looking, and now it is 5 point what? I hope they don't go bust. So these energy companies, they're just in it for themselves. You know what's going to happen? What will happen if ZOG goes bust? I get transferred to a new company and they reset. They press the reset button instead of being fixed. So I basically paid more 18 months ago, you know, a higher rate because it gives me 2-year fix. But instead they're going to move me to a new supplier who will put me on their standard rate, which will be more like 6.5. What a con. So my energy bill's going to go up by a huge amount. As long as ZOG doesn't go bust, if ZOG doesn't go bust, I'm in easy street. If ZOG goes bust, then my energy bill could triple. It could easily triple. If the natural gas price is quadrupled, yeah, from last winter 50 to 200, then I don't see why my energy bill won't at least double, probably triple, yeah, to 7, 280, something like that. It's gonna go up something like that. So what about what's the futures for forward? This is November. Obviously winter will go to February, at least March, February. Let's look at February. What's the price? Oh, still nearly 200. It's less, but it's still not far off. So yeah, for delivery in March, in February is still high. What about for delivery in March? It comes down to 170. So the reason I'm doing this is to say that, you know, at this rate, when that contract expires in April, let's go April, I'm still going to be, it's come down to 100. So that's good. So if ZOG does not go bust, it's March is bad, April is fine. So it's basically, futures are suggesting things will be reverting to I still pay a lot more than I'm paying now. So if I fix in April or May, let's see what May's price is. It's coming down, but not by much. It's still nearly double what it should be. 50 instead of being around, say, in April around 40. Obviously when you fix them, they're factoring, it's going to be higher price. So basically they fixed me around 50 or 60. Now that's what I'm actually paying, is 60. And so if in May, if I fix during May or April, for 2 years they'll probably fix me for 120. So my energy bills will double for the next 2-year fix. So if I'm fixed at 60 now, and it's 100 in April, then they'll add obviously a margin for the higher prices for 2 years forward, so they'll fix me at 120, and so that means my bill will double for the next 2 years. But I could survive this winter if ZOG does not go bust. If ZOG goes bust, if ZOG does not go bust, I'm going to be paying, you know, nothing. Well, I'm going to be paying same as I paid last winter. I think my gas bill was around £600, something like that. I'm sure it was £600, £650. Yeah, because most of the usage is during winter. If ZOG goes bust, which there's a risk because it's a small supplier, I'm going to end up paying, well, even now it's 5.5, you know, a fix now, so I'm going to be paying something like 7.5 to go bust 3 times, triple. So it's all on whether ZOG goes bust or not. Anyway, that's the state of the energy market. Yeah, you thought you could fix and survive high energy prices, but the scamming pieces of garbage, they've always got the way out of, they've always got a way out built in. I'm fixed at 60, so I should survive, but they can go bust and make me pay even higher price, 7 or 8, you know, 200 instead of 60. Yeah, on the winter 21. There we go, 190. There's nothing you can do. You can't fix. You just gotta cross your fingers. There's no point fixing. You're gonna get crap rates. Just cross your fingers and hope your supply doesn't go bust if you're fixed. If you're on variable, then you're buggered. You're screwed. You had plenty of, look, you could have fixed it any time between here and here. You've had plenty of time to fix. Now, I've fixed for 2 years, so I'm probably getting 60. Yeah, April. Yeah, this is where I fixed. Yeah, here it was 40, and they probably added 20 on top. So I'm paying 60 for 2 years, up to April 2022. That's well below the current price. Winter. This winter was fine. They made a profit off me. This winter now, they're going to honour their obligation because I fixed for 2 years. Don't rip me off, ZOG. Are you listening, ZOG? Don't rip me off. I'm fixed for 2 years at 2.43. Stock market FOMO hit September brick wall. Dow 2021 trend forecast current state. My latest comprehensive analysis of the stock market has just been posted to Patreon. A full spectrum analysis that concludes in a detailed trend forecast into the end of 2021 and then continues all the way into 2022 with indications for what to expect even for the remainder of 2022. Analysis that had me dig deep to clear the mists of time, all the way to deep analysis of the seasonal trends on a scale that you will not see anywhere else, from the usual seasonal analysis that's expanded on multiple time frames to the new short-term seasonal trend and the presidential cycle, best time of year to invest in stocks, and a 2022 seasonal investing pattern, and then putting it all together into a final stock market trend forecast, and then coverage of AI stocks and my buying plan, as well as the high risk stocks portfolio. And then we take a look at Afghanistan, China, the comprehensive analysis that took me a good 2 weeks to do this analysis, and it's first made available to patrons who support my work. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. Lock it in now because it's gonna rise to $4 per month soon. My last analysis posted on the 1st of September proved to be a timely reminder that historically overbought stock market on virtually every measure was entering into the seasonally worst trading month of the year that at the very least suggests to prepare for a significant correction with each passing day. And there was even a possibility of a market panic event, a crash, for which there are countless indicators that have been covering since mid-June, such as what is taking place in the reverse repo market of a de facto brewing financial crisis 2.0, the magnitude of which we will only realize with the benefit of hindsight. Hence why I sold out to 80% of my top AI stocks during the summer months, with the last being to exit IBM, leaving my AI stocks portfolio in its current state, devoid for the first time in many years of the likes of Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia and Amazon, with holdings of Google and Facebook greatly reduced. Though at the time and since I have reiterated my intentions to buy back at least some of the less overvalued stocks during the second half of October as the probable conclusion of a market correction, which remains my objective regardless of whether the correction actually materializes or not, that this analysis seeks to clarify the magnitude of as the stock market tumbles from near its all-time high, the deeper we move into September, with my primary focus being on mapping out a trend into the end of the year that is now accompanied by a secondary projection deep into 2022. And again, for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, due to increase to $4. Lock it in now. And here's the schedule of my forthcoming analysis. Silver price trend forecast, stock market trend forecast for September to December, how to get rich, which is 90% complete. This is patrons, exclusive to patrons. It's taken me a good 6-7 months more now, 8 months of hard work on this, and it's no BS, hardcore, telling you exactly how to get rich. Well, what I've learned from my 35-year career in trading, investing and in business, or what it takes. Straight to the point rules, no BS, no filler, just hardcore. Then we have a UK price trend focus, and I'll update my US house prices and a quick look at Canada and the US dollar and British pound analysis, and finally gold, which I'm not really interested in, but patrons asked for it, so I will look at gold. Silver first and then gold. Silver, since cryptos I've gone off silver and gold. I have positions in them but not significant. So again, for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. That is soon set to increase to $4. That's not much. I'm seriously underpricing myself. Some patrons say I should be charging 100 times. The quality of analysis you're getting is worth 100 times what I'm charging for it. But you have to remember that I'm coming from the vantage point of giving my analysis away for free, which I did for 15 years on the Market Oracle website. 15 years. And I was only forced to go to patrons because everybody was ripping me off, copying everything, and trying to deal with all these thieves was like playing that, hitting the thing on the head and another one pops up. At this point I just gave up. I go, alright, I'll try Patreon. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to stop publishing my analysis. I'm just going to trade and invest. But Patreon seems to be working. I'm actually capitalizing on my investment. Remember, I am a capitalist, I'm not a communist. So I have to capitalize on what I give out, so I'm not going to do it. So the Market Oracle website runs at a loss because everybody's ripped it off. There's no ad revenues and whatnot. So that was the way I capitalized on it before. And now I'm capitalizing it through Patreon to some limited degree. At least it covers the cost for Market Oracle and other online activities, so that's good. Anyway, enough of this waffling. See you in the next video. And do consider becoming a patron as we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for over 6 months. It's more like a year now. That's why I was saying last year, if you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. You know, I bought a Corcher K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is, was it £565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron.